Fleet Foxes Crack Up. I'm gonna keep this album review short for you guys, so here just are my thoughts on this album. I really dig the instrumentation in this album. It has a very nice orchestral feeling with also that folk element in there that Fleet Foxes is really well known for, but it does have a very experimental vibe to it, and they definitely took some risks with this album for sure, which is a nice change. I mean, I love Fleet Foxes to begin with. I think they're an amazing band, and they're great. Whenever I think about listening to Crack Up, I always think of Lord Huron's Strange Trails and A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead. Like, if those two were to have a baby, this would be the album, I believe. That's what I think, at least. But it almost doesn't seem fair to even compare the two, or the three actually, because I don't know, it's its own thing. It feels very original, very experimental, like I've said, and there's nothing I have to complain about. Even the lyrical content is very strong, with themes of friendship, regret, and I also feel a hint of lost in there, because the music definitely makes you feel lost within this journey that this album takes you in. Now, I'm not going to say all the productions are perfect. I think some of them are a little flawed in between here and there. I really don't like the airy vocal effect in the first track where you can kind of hear him making noises. That was a little unappealing to me, but other than that, I don't really have that many complaints. I really do like what he did with his vocals too, like the nice echoey delay effect that he put on it. It's very abstract. I mean, it's been done before, but it's good. But definitely the show stealer here is the instrumentation, and I love it. It's great. That's like the best. If they just didn't even have vocals in it, I'd still probably consider this a great album, because it is. The music put together is very good, and I could see this being played wherever I go now. I really like listening to it on my drives home. Like, if I hear one of the songs come up, I'm instantly hooked into it. It makes you kind of feel in the moment almost, and I just really enjoyed that. I do think this album's a little challenging for the listeners. It was definitely challenging for me, at least. I mean, some people might digest it better than others, but I could see why someone wouldn't like this or think it's boring, because it is very drab sounding and very melancholy, if you catch my drift. So I love the lyrical content, I love the instrumentation, and the productions are pretty solid, minus a couple parts of the album, but overall, I really do enjoy this album. Keep it short, this is definitely a 5 out of 5, and I recommend you listen to it. It's different, it's definitely folk still, though. And if you like this album, you'd probably like Father John Misty's Pure Comedy, which is definitely an awesome album too. And the funny thing is, Father John Misty was actually a part of the band. His name's Josh Tillman, and he was in Fleet Foxes at one point. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a little quick one, because I've been really needing to say my thoughts on this album, because I've been listening to it and trying to come up with something to say about it. It's been so hard for me lately. Anyways, I hope you have a great one. Peace.